2015 so far has been a challenging year for Chinese banks. With the earnings season coming up, could we see possibility of a bear market rally?
Maybe. The thing is that, the earnings growth has slid tremendously in the last 3 years. I think 3 years ago it was about 30% year on year for the full year, And in the first quarter, I think we're down to 12%, something like that. And I think the market's a little bit confused as to whether we're going to have good earnings growth or not. Here's the scenario. If you see what you would have called formerly the high growth banks have high earnings growth in the first half this year and the second quarter results in latter part of August, then I think there is a chance for a bear market rally. Which ones are those banks? It's Minsheng Bank that has lots of credit problems, an agricultural bank that actually has a weak credit portfolio also. But watch for that. Now here's the other problem. Bank stocks trade on macro data and confidence in the macroeconomy. Confidence is maybe not at an all-time low, but it's pretty low right now for China. And, the government hasn't really taken any step forward at all at this point. So I think we need two things. I think we might want to see those high-growth banks, traditionally high-growth banks, to have high earnings growth in August. And then followed up soon with good macro data and some strong policy statements that we haven't had at all from the hierarchy. If we have that, we have the chance to have a bear market rally.
Tell me about this bear market rally. What do you think we could see and when?
Okay, the thing with a bear market rally, what you have with they're the best rallies in the world to trade, because actually the most predictable. Once it starts, you would usually see 50% of the recent loss that you suffered, in this case since the beginning of May, you would retrace, or you'd get back 50%. When you've retraced 50% from the bottom, because your rally starts at the bottom, okay, sell. It doesn't matter. Close your eyes, sell. Take your profit. That's the way this works, And I think the thing is, it's probably not going to happen in August, because, for instance, Minsheng Bank, I believe, reports the very last day of August, actually. So it's very unlikely in August, so get ready now. I think sometime towards the end of September, something like that, you'll be more likely you need that macro data to come out again. Keep that in mind. One last thing to mention. The H-share banks have a seasonal trading pattern. They do lousy in the summer. Last 2 years, really lousy. Lost you a lot of money. And for different reasons that are not so predictable, we've had a rally in the last part of the year, last year and the year before. Maybe we'll get lucky again.
And what are your thoughts on the upcoming earnings season?
I think that's what actually is the problem with the stock market. In addition to having fears about the credit quality in China, it's legitimate, Fears about the wealth management products, it's legitimate, Fears about liquidity squeeze, well, that happened in June, so it's very legitimate, But I think the thing is that the natural drop from a 30% earnings growth rate, which is unsustainable for any banking sector on this earth, to a more normal level, low double digits, high single digits, that's what's normal in China. I think this is what the market is, at this point, having a negative emotional reaction to. That's why I say, if we see a couple of those banks really outperform at the bottom line, you could have that rally.